Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, and welcome to my Let's Play of Battalion Wars 2, sequel to the original game released on the GameCube. This game was released in 2007 for the Nintendo Wii. I have not played it since literally like 2008. It's been a long time. So I have no recent memory of this game, but I do remember enjoying it quite a bit back when I got it. And I knew when I first started doing YouTube that I wanted to do the first game, Battalion Wars 1, and naturally you'd want to do the sequel as well. So here I am doing Battalion Wars 2. This time around, if you remember the first game, I had a practice file that I ran alongside my actual game file, and I would go beforehand and do the missions to kind of practice, make sure I did really well. And then I would do them again with you guys. But I thought it'd be more fun if this time around I did the missions essentially blind. I know I've played this game before, but like I said, it's been quite a few years. This, I just did the first mission just to get the feel for the controls again. Other than the first mission though, the rest of the game is going to be completely, or partially blind. Like I said, I have played this game before. Name myself Mighty. But yeah, this game, a lot of view it to be a little bit easier than the original. Whether that is because of the improved controls, being able to aim is obviously a huge asset. Or the first game having a few flaws. It's really up to whoever plays, but if you ask me, if I had to say, I'll tell you later after this prologue.
Centuries ago, a dark shadow was cast over the globe. The Iron Legion had all but crushed the free nations of the world. In readiness for the final onslaught, Lord Feroc gathered his armies at the Iron Tower.
None can resist! Total conquest is at hand!
But at the last moment, one nation dared to challenge them. The Solar Empire.
Trespassers! Legion, attack!
There was little hope of victory, but Empress Ka-Len had hatched a desperate plan.
Hurry, brave warriors. There is so little time.
Okay, like I was saying, some people view this game to be easier. That's what the general consensus is. To me, it's not really that much easier. It's just a matter of how well you handle the new controls and whatnot. I feel like, if anything, this game is only easier because they fixed some of the problems the first game had. As great as the first game is in my eyes, it did have its fair share of problems, but this game fixed a lot of them, as you will see throughout the Let's Play.
We hold the key to the destruction of our enemies, the Iron Legion. A strike battalion will take the staff to Lord Feroc's stronghold and bring an end to the lightning wars. Once atop the Iron Tower, the staff will activate a satellite weapon that shall destroy the enemy from above.
From above. Alright. Sounds like a plan.
Empress Ka-Len's army stands on the brink of ultimate defeat! Annihilate them! Lord Feroc commands you!
Anyone else getting like a Lord of the Rings vibe? Almost like they're the orcs and we're the humans trying to win.
Control stick controls your movement.
So yeah, look, you can aim anywhere you want. Pretty nice. It does take some getting used to. It might not be perfect right away, but all in all, the controls are better because you can aim wherever you want.
Represents your primary objective. Advance.
So yeah, we are playing in the past. This is the war back when not Exylvanians, but the Iron Legion was sort of the big bads of the world, and they were nearly done capturing the whole entire planet. But as we will see shortly, we do stop them. Okay. So it's basically this is the tutorial mission. It's leading us through all the basics, you know, locking on, firing, and whatnot.
Join the strike battalion, for Lord Ferric discovers the star.
Interlopers! Bomb them into oblivion!
And they all get wiped out.
The staff bearer has fallen, and with him the strike battalion. Collect the staff. They must not fall into enemy hands.
Graphically, this game has the same art style as the first game, if you could probably already tell. Right now we're picking up the staff that we need to call down the super weapon. Yeah, this game does get a graphical overhaul from the first game, as you can tell. Some textures are better. You can see more in the cutscenes. They're definitely a step up from the, while hilarious and very fun to watch, less impressive cutscenes of the first game. So, right now we are powered up by the staff. Our gun does a lot of damage if it actually hits them. There we go. Nothing can stand in our way. We're pretty much Goku with a gun. Which is good because we're all by ourselves at the moment. Sorry if you guys can hear the sound coming out of my Wii remote. This game has a feature where when you shoot and other explosion, like certain sounds will come through the Wii remote controller. It's a nice effect. I like how they did it. It works pretty well.
Some kind of sneak attack? Heavy tank!
But if you guys can hear it in the recording, just know that that is the reason why. And as to my knowledge, I don't know how to turn it off, but hopefully it's not that bad. And look at this heavy tank. These heavy tanks are just dying. This staff gives us incredible power, which is pretty nice. Oh, Legion, you have no idea how powerful I am. Get out of my way.
Remember, press and hold the Z button to lock onto your enemy, and press the B button to fire.
Yeah, we are just laying waste to all their troops.
Hello, Solar Grunt advances! Gunships, let's fly your missiles!
That guy's voice sounds really cool.
Look at the gunships.
Let's fly your
Shoot them out of the
missiles.
sky. Follow the gold
Die,
star.
gunships. One of the things this game definitely does better, it has a much better story. I don't want to spoil anything, you guys will see as we play through the game, but it's a lot more interesting.
Unleash the battle station!
Oh, Battle Station. You guys will probably remember this from the first game. Maybe not this model,
Use the
but...
remaining power of the staff. Destroy that battle station!
But even the mighty Battle Station cannot withstand the damage of the staff. This thing is doing a lot of damage.
survivors will join you and form a battalion.
Oh
under your
yeah, we got a
command.
squad.
Follow them
Squad
over
up.
the ledge and into the breach.
I'm kidding. Ignore that. My jokes are so terrible.
Get over the ledge to safety. Look for the new gold star.
But yeah, our gun is malfunctioned now, so we don't have Goku gun anymore. We have to rely on commanding troops, which is fine by me. So, similar to the first game, when you have troops, you can tell them to follow you, or to wait, or defend. We'll get more commands as we go through the tutorial levels, but pretty basic.
To issue an attack order, lock onto an enemy.
Yeah, and this is basically just saying lock on, click A to attack, and your troops will follow orders.
Proceed up this incline. You are so close now, Commander. More wreckage! Command your troops to destroy the unexploded shells!
I don't know if you can hear it, but there's this really cool little trumpet that like plays when you tell them to attack. It's pretty cool. I like that feature.
Push left or right with the control stick until the
Yeah, this is one of those
nunchuck in the same
cool
direction.
things you can do with the Wii. You can actually do combat rolls by tilting the left, not left, in my case left, but if you're left or right-handed, it can vary. The nunchuck to do combat rolls is pretty cool. Most of the time it works just fine. Occasionally you might have to like do it again. It's not always seamless, but it's pretty good. And this is it. We've managed to reach the tower.
Well done, Commander.
Let's go save the day. Let's be heroes.
Infiltrating the Iron Tower, Kalen's foot soldiers deployed the staff to draw down the power of the sun.
Infiltrators! The enemy sent a signal from atop the Iron Tower! No! The Legion shall not be undone!
Thus was the Iron Legion ended. But in the ashes of its defeat, the seeds of vengeance would be sown. And although the staff was hidden far away from prying eyes and meddling hands, centuries later, a plan would be cast in motion that would once again set the nations of the world at war.
We remember that phase, don't we? Victory! Although it's kind of hard to lose the tutorial mission, that'd be pretty sad. Yeah, every time you finish a mission, you unlock concept art, and amongst other things. So yeah, that was the first mission, and now we have access to Campaign 1.
The Solar Empire, present day. In this campaign, you take...
Basically, that was just saying this is the first campaign of the game. This is where the story will begin for us. If you click here, you can get a... Yeah, like basically what he just said. Yeah, now we have access to the first mission, but before I begin, let's just briefly show you off what I was saying earlier. Extras. I think this is what it unlocks. Yep, unit dossier, you get more as you go along. I'll just briefly kind of show off what it is. I might show off all of them at the end, but a little bit of information on each unit, whatnot. We'll get, like I said, we'll get more as we go through the game. Concept art, I think you eventually get like movies and stuff, so